Good morning. It's Sunday. I had such a great weekend already, but I'm also so tired, to be honest. On Friday, I went to this big concert slash dinner show with one of my friends, and our other friend is in the show. So that was so fun. It was in Maastricht, which is kind of like my hometown. And then I had another birthday on Saturday. I went to a drugstore called the DM. Those of you who either live in Germany or live close to the German border probably know that that place is just amazing. And I already knew that I wanted to do a big fat Sunday reset. So I got a bunch of stuff and it's so good. And this room that I'm sitting in right now is basically a guest room. That's also my glam room, so to say. But we've had guests over, so I'm cleaning all the sheets, putting fresh sheets on. I thought it would be nice to make a video about Sunday scaries because I've mentioned it before, but I feel like I have mastered how to not have Sunday scaries. I used to have them so much. Entire Sunday I would feel so anxious. It was so bad that even if I did something fun, I couldn't even really enjoy it. Whereas now I've found this routine. I basically have this list in my head of things that you can do to master your Sundays. So that's the topic of this video. Today for me is a type of Sunday where I have nothing planned, and it's also really something that I needed. But what I like to do if I have the time is really just organize and clean everything. I know that it's not fun, but on the other hand, you just put on a video. You know, I've organized my entire makeup and skincare drawers because I had so much stuff that I didn't use or that I didn't like. So I thought I'm just gonna either give it away or, you know, get rid of it because there's no use in having all that clutter. So that already makes me excited that tomorrow morning I can get ready with all of these organized stuff and all the new stuff that I bought at the drugstore. I usually wear contacts, but I don't really feel like putting them in already. So we're going with the glasses, and I actually kind of like them. Maybe I should wear them more often. Anyway, I wanted to say, there was a time where my Sunday scaries were at its worst. To be honest, I also had a job that I really didn't like, so I was dreading Monday, and therefore also dreading Sunday. And I usually tried to fill my Sunday with lots of different plans, being super busy, basically feeling distracted, which I figured doesn't really help because you're gonna get home at the end of the day and then you're gonna feel bad either way. So now if I can describe and decide over my perfect Sunday, it would be that yes, I do something fun, whatever that may be, but I also have a large chunk of the day where I'm just at home, relaxing, getting everything ready for Monday, basically. So I guess that is step one. Make sure that you have a bit of time where you clean your space, you change your sheets so that you know that you're gonna have the best sleep when you go to bed. But also the whole point is to not feel super stressed out about this, and it can look different every single week. And also if you have super fun plans on Sunday, I don't know, do it Saturday, whatever. And one week, that whole Sunday reset can look like that you're cleaning the entire apartment. And then the other Sunday can just look like you changing your sheets and that's it because you're tired, and that's absolutely fine. I am now sitting in an enormous pile of sheets and laundry, so let's take care of that. This is the strawberry jam that I made last weekend. We're gonna have that. And then I think 2 weeks ago, we went to the market, the Noordermarkt here in Amsterdam, and we got this block of cheese that's so good. I don't think I've ever had a better cheese before. And I guess that gets us to step 2 of beating the Sunday scaries, which is fuel your body. Have a nice breakfast, have a nice lunch. If you feel like you need it to be a really healthy one, then do that. If you feel like you're cozy and you just want to enjoy something, you know, there's always a balance. There's always a balance. Get something nutritious, get a sweet treat, and be intentional about it. Just think, I deserve this. I deserve to fuel my body, but to also have a sweet treat. I also got these little bottles of carrot juice yesterday, so I'm gonna have that as well. Because, you know, drink your skincare. Should I also make a cup of tea? Because then I have 3 drinks. I have my bottle of water, my carrot juice, and a cup of tea. Might be a bit too much, but on the other hand, getting 3 types of drinks at the same time, queen behavior. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. And I'm gonna use my favorite cup in the world, my Ralph's Coffee teacup or coffee cup, whatever. A little side note, never save your nice dishes for special moments, because you wanna enjoy them every single day. I mean, you got them, might as well enjoy them every single day. Okay, my eggs are still boiling, but I have a nice cup of lavender tea, some warm bread with homemade jam and the best cheese ever, a little carrot juice, and my water bottle. And then I'm watching Elle.
Are there any other questions?
We got some stuff from this really nice Italian bakery. First off, we have this focaccia, and it looks so good and it's so big, but we're gonna save it to have with dinner because we're gonna have some pasta. My boyfriend got, who ate it now? My boyfriend got monkey bread. Apparently it's croissant dough with chocolate chunks or something, and I got a miso caramel cinnamon bun, and we're gonna have that right now. That's our sweet treat of the day. Love it. Hello guys, it's a few hours later and now it's 8:30 and I'm already so tired, but I had a really lovely afternoon at the museum. I think that's such a relaxing activity because you just go for a little stroll basically and you have something to see. I also did a bit of reading. I'm still reading Murder in the Midday Sun, and it's all these shorter stories. And I guess that's another tip for, you know, having a good Sunday, having no Sunday scaries. If you want to have something to do that doesn't really take up your entire day, but you know, you're still out and about and it's not going to busy shopping streets or, I don't know, going out for food. If you want to eat food at home, then go to a museum. In terms of reading, I've been thinking of joining the library again because I hate it when I get a book and then I just don't really like it or don't really like it that much. And then I immediately tend to think, oh, was this worth the money? Because books these days are expensive. And I have a Kindle, I have a Kobo, so I have 2 e-readers and then just books that I buy. Books on a Kindle or on an e-reader are not that expensive. I think I kind of miss the experience of going to the library and just taking every book that you want to bring home with you, and if you don't like them, then you just stop reading them and it didn't cost you any money. Also, just the experience of going to the library. I was a member a couple of years ago and I don't really remember why I quit or stop being a member. I guess I just wasn't reading that much. So I might take a trip to the library this week. I don't know why I'm overthinking it that much, honestly, but still. The way I'm feeling about next week is, I don't really know. Like I said, I don't have Sunday scaries because I have my routine. However, my job right now, it's really, really busy and that can stress me out a bit. Well, however, on Friday, I'm going to Knokke, which is on the Belgian coast. It's a really nice coastal town. And I'm so excited for that because even if the weather isn't going to be great, I love going to Knokke. Such a nice place and there's really nice restaurants and it's just really relaxing. And that is also kind of helping me with how I feel about next week because I might be a little busy and stressed, but I also know that I'm gonna have the best weekend afterwards to relax. Okay, and while we are still yapping, I'm just gonna go on. Another thing that I thought of in terms of Sunday scaries is that I used to have pretty bad FOMO on the weekends in general. And I would always feel like I had to go out and do a bunch of stuff. I guess with social media as well, you can easily see what everybody's up to and that can either inspire you or it can give you a lot of FOMO. I think FOMO is just another way of having Sunday scaries. It's not a good feeling. I don't have basically any FOMO anymore. I don't know what changed, but I'm really confident in the people that I spend time with and how I spend my time. I just really figured out how I enjoy spending my time, what I like to do and what I don't like to do. Because oftentimes I would have FOMO for like people that go out all the time and go to parties, and it's not that I don't like that, but just not as much and not as often as other people. It can definitely look like that's what everybody's doing. If you feel that way as well, maybe watch whatever type of content you consume. When I started, like, how do you say that? On social media, you can silence certain accounts of people. It might seem a bit much, but it honestly helps. Just make sure that the content that you consume is just of things that you like to do or that kind of confirm how you spend your time and that that's okay. Focus on different platforms. I feel like YouTube gives me such a calming feeling because on that platform I only see what I like. Nothing in my algorithm like gives me any type of other ideas or gives me any FOMO basically. Pinterest is really good for that as well. So maybe just keep that in mind, that however you spend your time is fine. Okay, I'm gonna take a shower now. See you in a bit. I'm putting out my workout clothes for tomorrow morning so I can just get ready right away. Okay guys, I did the last couple of things. I made my breakfast, I took a shower, did my skincare, I put out my workout clothes. I'm gonna drink some more water and then I'm gonna go to bed. And that concludes my recipe to have no Sunday scaries. Let me know if you have any other tips or things that you do to get rid of Sunday scaries. I'd love to hear them. The next vlog is gonna be really fun because that's gonna be my weekend on the Belgian coast. So see you next week. Bye.